Hi there, my name's Lee. Mobile games, right? Often an adequate way to pass the time, sometimes even a really fun way to pass the time, but almost always kinda garbage. Okay, don't get me wrong, I love Fruit Ninja, Jetpack Joyride, and Subway Surfer just as much as the next guy, but really, those are the highlights of the games that you see when you scroll through the App Store. And even those aren't that great. They've got really simple controls and not the best graphics typically. They're not great, and they're not designed to be great. They're on a handheld device that's made for utility, not entertainment, although we use it for so much now. It's hard to make a great game on a device that has a screen smaller than your hand, and when all of the controls are confined to that screen. There are certainly some good games out there, but they're hard to find, and so this is just a list of some of my favorite games that I've found throughout the years of just, wasting my time. Also, let me say right now, having a ROM or emulator on your phone is something I've never done, and you should never do because it's illegal. However, it is the most fun thing you can do on your phone besides call your mom. Alright, let's get into it. 5 mobile games that are actually good. Number 1. Sword and Sorcery. It's honestly at the top of my list, though I've only really played through it a couple of times. I'm a total sucker for pixels and good mood setting. This is a game that relies on its beautiful aesthetic, interesting pixel graphics, and really mysterious story. It feels like there's depth in the lore at every turn, and it doesn't really explain all that much, which leaves you feeling like it's even bigger than you thought at first. The simple tap walking mechanic is interesting, as it just kind of moves you as you take in the scenery. The fighting mechanic is time-based and is really fun. The soundtrack is stunning and is one of the few soundtracks that I've actually downloaded and listened back to multiple times. And on top of that, the little voice clips and the sound design is just excellent. This game really does rely on you just having the right feeling, just feeling the game, in order for it to be super entertaining. So if you're not a very story-driven player, you're really more into the mechanics, this game may not be for you, but boy is it for me. It's just, I'm so intrigued by the beautiful art and soundtrack, and it just mixes up to this big pot of Number 2. Fire Emblem Heroes. I am a big fan of the Fire Emblem games and their war table turn-based strategy-ness. This game functions much like the other games with a little bit less story going on, more about just the gameplay. This game allows you to collect heroes and take on other armies as you level up your team. It works really well in terms of the controls, as it's kind of board game-like. You just tap where you want to go and confirm your turn. The music is excellent, as you would expect from a Fire Emblem game, and the art style is fantastic. Number 3. Words with Friends. Yeah, right. As if I play this stupid game that's excellent for your vocabulary and works just like the board game with its simple tile placement and helpful tips that encourage you to outplay your friends, and also I win all of my matches. Who even put this in here? Number 4. Hearthstone. The awesome card game based off of the world from the amazing series with the green monster mascot, Shrek. There's a bit of a learning curve for this one as you get to know the cards and the rules of the game, but once you get it, it's really addicting. The music is fun, the voice lines are great, the artwork is great. Really, it's all about just the strategy and the gameplay. I love it. It's just awesome. And on top of that, their latest ad is gorgeous. And last but not least, number 5. Nitro games. Now, Nitro is actually not a game, it's a game development company. And it's not 5th on the list because it's the worst. Matter of fact, I think we saved the best for last. Nitro first stole my heart when I was 13, playing their flash games on their website, which you can still do, by the way, nitro.com. Good stuff. But they also make mobile games. Their art style is always clean and really kind of cute, if I'm honest. The gameplay is different for every game, but it's usually like an arcade style, and I have gone through phase after phase of their games as they've come out. Leap Day, Redungeon, Icebreaker. I'm sure you've seen some of these. They're very popular, and they're well worth the attention. Icebreaker's probably my favorite, but it is paid if you're looking for a free one. I probably would suggest Redungeon, but it's so, Leap Days, they're all so fun. Really, just look up Nitro on your app store. You'll find something that's fun and worth playing. Alright, well, hopefully I'm able to help you game on the go and have a good time. And as usual, keep being the way you are, unless you suck. Peace.